If you haven't already been the victim of identity theft, you probably think it's just a matter of time. This crime hit an all-time high in 2016, with about 1 in every 16 U.S. adults being the victim, according to one recent study.
But KXAN lead investigator Brian Collister discovered it's not always hackers trolling the dark web who are the biggest threat to your personal data being released.
That's right. The threat that we found comes from someone you're supposed to be able to rely on, to trust, someone who's supposed to be there to serve you, your own state government, giving out a crucial piece of your personal information.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
As a child, your date of birth is a special occasion. As you grow older, your date of birth marks milestones on your way to adulthood, like turning 16 and getting your driver's license.
We came for our driver's test.
Today, Caroline Branca's 16-year-old son Philip is joining millions of other Texans whose personal information will be sold for a profit. That's because the state of Texas sells your driver's license information, including your name, address, and date of birth, to virtually anyone who will pay for it.
It's not a great feeling.
We discovered state statutes are conflicting when it comes to protecting your birth date. Here's the deal. One law says your DOB is sensitive information, not to be released because of the risk of identity theft. But another law allows Texas agencies, namely the Department of Public Safety and Secretary of State, to sell your name, address, and date of birth. And it's a huge moneymaker for the state, bringing in $2.7 million since 2010. The law allows anyone to buy voter registration records. Driver's license records can be purchased by a wide range of people and companies for uses including, quote, the normal course of business. It's sold to businesses including grocery stores, towing companies, cosmetic companies. We even found a traveling circus on the list of buyers. What's troubling is some of those companies that bought your info, like Equifax, have already been hacked. And these cybersecurity experts say if a hacker gets your DOB, it's much easier to obtain your social security number. That's how they really target your finances.
The DOB is very, very important to an attacker because now he can put parts of the puzzle together. Once he has that puzzle together, he has you as a person.
My name is Larry Moore, and if you got my DOB, you can identify me uniquely from other Larry Moores in Austin or in Texas.
I can open up credit cards, cell phones, loans. I can open up just about anything I want on you. Within 10 minutes, we looked up you, put in your age, right? And we got stuff.
To prove what can be done with this information, they agreed to find out all they could about me, using just my name and date of birth.
My date of birth is May 27th.
Yes, that's true. Do you want to know what hospital you were born in?
Does this look like your property?
Yeah.
So you were married almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Look how much of your life is now exposed, Brian.
Right.
How much information have gotten on you?
Just about everything.
Well, I think first and foremost, we should not allow the state to sell that information.
State Representative Giovanni Capriglione is author of the Texas Cybersecurity Act, which became law earlier this year. It's aimed at ensuring state agencies are good stewards of your private data.
Do you believe the state of Texas should sell everyone's dates of birth, even when they say it's not public?
No, that would be hypocritical, right? The state should not be selling something that they're now saying that the rest of the world can't do.
Capriglione says next session he'll ask the legislature to consider changing the way it handles who can and cannot get your date of birth.
Did you pass?
For this mom, teaching her son to drive is the easy part. Now she's got to teach him how to protect himself from identity thieves, whose job is made even easier, thanks in large part to the state of Texas.
We do what we can to protect our information. I want our government to do what it should be doing to protect our information as well. And my son's.
Protecting your personal information became even more important with a recent court ruling in 2015. That's when a state appeals court ruled that the date of birth of any living person is not public information because it could cause you to be the victim of identity theft. Also, we found out that the state of Texas doesn't even allow you to opt out, essentially tell it not to release your personal information. That's something Representative Capriglione says he hopes to look at possibly making happen in the next legislative session, in addition to passing new laws to strengthen the ability to protect your personal information. Brian Collister, KXAN Investigates. Back to you.
Thank you, Brian. We asked the DPS for any record showing any breaches of its driver's license data or any violations of the Texas Motor Vehicle Records Disclosure Act. The agency said it has none.
DPS did tell us it completed an audit of about 500 companies that purchased the information, but that audit was more than 4 years ago, and the agency has yet to release it to us. As for those who have bought your personal data, we have put their names on our website for you to see. Look for this story in the investigative section of KXAN.com.